evening, and welcome to Let's Talk with Lakshmi, a show about us, our people, our community, our culture, our experiences. And viewers, we're now on 129th Street and Liberty Avenue right here in Richmond Hill, New York, where there is a call for peace. That's right, a call for peace. We're demanding peace in our community. There are way too much deaths happening recently in our local establishments. We are requesting that the local businesses stand tall and be responsible for all of these tragic deaths that have been happening right here in Richmond Hill, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, let us please stand up for peace, stand up as one community. This is our people, our community, our culture.
Hello, my fellow brothers and sisters. My name is Panit Manoj, and I represent myself and all the devotees of the Shanti Bhavan Mandir. And it gives me a great privilege to be here today with this wonderful organization to demonstrate non-violence. Our great leaders of yesteryears have spoken so greatly on non-violence, and it is time we come together as one people to unite as one and to follow the wonderful teachings of God. Our Lord Krishna very nicely said in Gita, Adveshta Sarvabhutanam Mayatra Karuna Evacha, that we must love each other, hate no one, and form this wonderful unity amongst our people. So on behalf of myself and all the members, I stand very strongly with this organization here in the hope that this non-violence and hate will stop one day. And on behalf of all of us at the Shanti Bhavan Mandir, I would like to say Sitaram, Pranam, and great work to all the wonderful organizers here today.
All right, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Raj Singh. If you're here tonight to stop all the violence in our community, let me hear you make some noise right now. If you're here to promote non-violence and promote peace, let me hear you make some noise. Somebody say yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
People on this side, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
This side, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Now we wanna promote peace. What do we want? Promote peace. We want peace. Can you say it after me? We want peace. We want peace. What do we want? We want peace. What do we need? We want peace. What do we want?
We want peace.
What do we need?
We want peace.
Brothers and sisters, we want peace.
Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words may never hurt you, right? Wrong. Wrong. As we see from this incident, which was actually set off by some gay slurs that were made, anti-gay slurs that were made, words can actually cut deeper than a knife. As an educator, I do see students using anti-gay language, and I see the effects that it has on a community. And I feel like it's our responsibility as teachers, as parents, older brothers and sisters, as just members of the community, to teach the youth to eradicate negative language towards the LGBT population. And if we don't start to do that now, then we're going to just be continuing the cycle. Yesterday was the last day for my students. They actually graduated, and on the last day of school, I pulled them together and I had them make a vow. That vow was to eradicate negative language towards the LGBT population. And it was difficult for some of them because it had become so embedded in our pop culture language, right? You've heard those slurs before. That's mad gay, or yo, no homo, but he has a nice shirt on. And people think that it's harmless. They don't realize what it's creating in our society, that it's just proliferating this anti-gay mentality. So I urge all of you to be more mindful of the words that you choose. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to wish Zaman a speedy and successful recovery, and I have no doubt that that will happen with the support he has here tonight and others who are supporting him. Violence, any form of violence, is unacceptable. School bullying, domestic violence, people being killed outside of these nightclubs and these entertainment places in this community. It has to stop. But it wouldn't stop until we have responsible people managing these establishments. It's not enough to say, let's have more bouncers. More bouncers, we'll have more violence. Because bouncers feel that they have power against every patron in that establishment. And we've seen it not only in this community, all over this city. Violence is not unique to this community. However, we feel it now because it's home. It's home. And I want to urge every one of you in this community, we don't get involved enough in other parts of this city when there's violence against others. We think that we live in this vacuum here in Richmond Hill, South Ozone Park, and Ozone Park. But we need to leave this community sometimes and support others. This is happening too often. What are the mandirs, the mosques, and the churches doing for us in this community? What roles are they playing? Where are they tonight? Where are they tonight? Why aren't they more involved in things that are affecting our community? Why aren't they involved in alcoholism, which is too prevalent? No, I'm not against us having a drink. Being responsible, we're adults, we like to have a good time. But some of us abuse it. Why aren't they speaking up about that? How many times they have a little sermon every Sunday? Do they talk about these things? Do they talk about violence? Do they talk about getting together, everyone in the community who are affected? And we can start talking about, from the police officers to the business owners, all right, to parents. Some parents are not controlling their kids. Some kids learn violence in the home. All right? Some children learn hate in the home. Okay? Listen, let's not forget, we come from a very conservative society. Many of us, we're mostly Guyanese here. We're anti-gay. Many of us. We know that, and they bring the same attitude to America. This is America, it's different. Yesterday, the Supreme Court passed something very great. All right, very good. We're moving forward. This is a civil rights issue here. Any attack against anyone based on their religion, the way they dress, their sexual preference, their color, their ethnicity, is unacceptable. And I'm urging everyone, all organizations here tonight, don't let this demonstration be the last. Let us get together and have a forum, a beginning. It's not going to happen overnight. But let's start some discussion, serious discussions, on how we can end the violence in the community. And again, I urge you all, as Guyanese, you're part of the fabric of this society now, that all the ills of this society affects you also. And you need to become involved in all the struggles of everyone else. The struggles of African Americans, Latinos, Native American, LGBT communities. Every aspect that you can think of, you need to become involved with. Don't just stay in Richmond Hill. This is not the city, this is not the country. It's a small part of this country, of this city. Thank you very much.
Thank you. When in doubt, talk it out. When in doubt, talk it out. When in doubt, talk it out. When in doubt, talk it out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for coming out tonight. I am the president of Chutney Pride. And Chutney Pride is a non-profit lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender organization. We are here today in support of our friend and our brother, Zaman Mohammed Amin. The message of Chutney Pride is and will always be one of non-violence. We are thankful that the NYPD joined us in our fight for non-violence and protection for all members of our community, whether gay, lesbian, straight, bisexual, or transgender, and we thank them for their presence today. Together, let us stand for the following. We demand an end of harassment or brutality in local establishments and businesses. We demand safety while inside and near vicinity of local establishments and businesses. We demand an end of violent acts against anyone in our community. Today we stand together with our Zaman to ask that you all promote respect for the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and straight community members, remembering that we all in this world together encourage education in our communities so that we can find better ways to create inclusive environments and hold accountability the business owners who are not adapting to proper security measures for all our patrons. I just received a statement from Ms. Quinn, and I want to read that statement to you. I am outraged by the attack that took place on June 23rd at the Players Bar and Restaurant. A group of LGBT individuals was brutally attacked simply because they perceived their sexual orientation. Hate crimes against New Yorkers, whether they be motivated by sexual orientation, gender identity, religion, race, or ethnicity, are simply not acceptable and must end now. These vicious assaults are not reflective of the diversity that defines New York City. Our city prides itself on its inclusiveness, and hateful slurs and physical attack against anyone for any reason go against the very fabric of what makes our city great. I commend Chutney Pride and all the advocates involved for organizing a response to this crime, and I applaud the NYPD Hate Crime Task Force for its investigation into this crime. We will not retreat in fear. Those who attack us may believe that they will succeed in driving our community back into the closet. What they don't know is that they are only strengthening our resolve to demand full equality and security. Those of you who are here today, I am overwhelmed by the support that we have in this community. And we demand respect for the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community. And we are here today for Zaman and to end violence amongst those who are just want to be residents in this community, just to walk the streets safely, not to be against judgment. I applaud all of you tonight, and thank you again for coming out.
A miracle is happening right now. You're here. I'm here. Our leaders are here, bound together against violence. We will be unafraid of our brothers and fathers. We will bravely occupy public space, free as ourselves, and we will not be silent. We will not tolerate any slurs against us. Don't be fooled by their rhetoric. There is no good gay and there is no bad gay. We will not hide, afraid of our own families. We have gathered here to say no longer will we be persecuted for what we cannot choose or what we cannot change. We will not tolerate violent acts against any members of our communities. Zaman shows us the bravery of being proud.
Support Zaman!
Support Zaman! We are gathered here because Zaman today is our miracle. I am a poet, and this poem is dedicated to my community, Indo-Queer 1. Toke naam delas gandu or faggot. Toke aisan antiman or kuliman pukarat. They called you things like antiman and kuliman. The mark of mehendi on your palms betrays you as the jaggery cleft on your tongue. The night you tore into the world, the pandit opened his book and placed a star along your spine. Your limon, sunburn, sting, and salt and silk, those pretty boy white bags can't lick your pepper. Can't tread your wild Caribbean brine in your tongue, can't mend the cutlass gash in your eyes. Before Her Majesty's letter spelled out homo, we tied saris and danced Londoa Kinoch. Now the drunk fag wants to tie you up in the basement. They want to tear out your throat. And this is dedicated to Sundari. Indo-Queer 2 for Sundari. Doodh rahe doodh aur pani rahe pani. Urat pakshi ke rang kaun dekh sakela. Milk remains milk and water, water. Who can make out the flying bird's colors? Hear ya Aji talk. Beta, you na get sense? Hear your nani say, chach, ya head nagi look? When the elders gather, they will clap their hands. They will beg for your rainbowed silks to wave and wave. I've seen it in Queens, at the Rajkumari Cultural Center, in curls, in kajal, wearing a lehenga. You dance walk to buskers beats down Liberty on the A train and the E to rum and coke and your wine. With 5 countries in your migration story, you still nag at shame. Your father has sewn his lips, though your mother cries for 2 years straight after she finds another man's in your laundry. Thank you.
And I'm like, you know, they deemed her terminal. And I saw Mr. Thakur, I think the founder, on TV, and he was advertising this Indian community in Kings Harbor. It's a great Indian community where my mother feels at home and she expresses her happiness to me whenever I come.
I know when I come I feel happy. I stay couple and I see everybody and I'm so happy.
I brought my mother here like a month and a half ago and I haven't regretted my decision. It's one of the best decisions I've made for my mother. It's a home away from home.
Elegant Floral Design. We can help you beautify your event. No occasion is too big or too small. We specialize in floral decor and party planning for every event. Please call 718-322-9786. Please use promo code Lakshmi for a discount.
For all your special private and professional occasions, no event is too big or too small. We cover it all. Contact the professional source for all your party or special occasion needs. We have you covered at Star Party Rentals. Call us 516-239-2242. Please mention Let's Talk with Lakshmi for discount pricing.
Welcome to RemixBlend.com. Where the best of the best lives. LED, Joint, and Big Shot Entertainment. Place your order today. Visit www.remixblend.com.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Miss Universal Precious Gems of America Beauty Pageant presents A Night to Remember on August 3rd, 2013 at Nerissa Palace. Enter to become Miss Universal Diamond, Miss Universal Ruby, Miss Universal Emerald, Miss Universal Sapphire, where you'll be judged on your talent, choice of outfit, evening gown, and intelligence. Come out and enjoy this spectacular night where all contestants are a Miss Universal Princess. Be entertained by the Naya Fasana Band led by Sassy Ramutar and Joey Ramutar. Dances by Dancing Queen Shelly, Dance School Sensational Dancers. Male Chutney Dance Sean, R&B singer Justin Steele, fashion show with Rahana's exclusive fashions, and so much more.
Hi, I am 19 years old Shavana Sabir, Miss Universal Sapphire. Here is your opportunity to show off your intelligence. There will be 2 questions that you'll need to answer in order to win my crown. Miss Universal Precious Gems of America. Come join us.
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond.
Hi, I am 11-year-old Fiona Muhammad, Miss Universal Ruby. My favorite part of the pageant is my outfit of choice, where I can wear my cultural Indian wear or my sassy American outfit and show you who I am. And you can join in too.
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
Hi, my name is Melina Gaming. I'm 5 years old. I'm Miss Universal Emerald. At this pageant, you'll show your talent.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
To participate in this pageant, you must be 12 to 29 years old. For more information or for tickets, please call Savvy 347-415-2870 or Shaniza 718-323-5656.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to support Zaman. He's always been supporting us at the Rajkumari Center, and I performed with him last Kitchery, and he just flourished as an artist, and his dedication to his art and his community is so powerful and so proactive and so selfless. And I feel this is unacceptable, and it is out of order. And we have to stop the violence. We've got to stop the clubs coming in and just going into clubs and not feeling safe. There's a fight in a rum shop, right? There's a fight on the streets, right? And it's got to stop. And in our homes. Okay? This song is called Wrong Man's Land. And it's a letter to the world. And I remember Gora begged me to sing it for him, and he danced. Zaman, this is for you. Go on, leg. No, I'm gonna just sit here. You're really close, right? Whom it may concern, one with a heart not made of stone. Keep it there. Feelings for another like his own. Someone who cares. The land is red with blood of those all they dreamed of is to be free. From a people who disregard, defy the world to see. The devil may care. Our brother one sound. One with a heart not made of stone. Thank you.
Are we ready to promote peace in our community? Somebody say yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Let the people on the next avenues hear us. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Somebody say, we want peace. We want peace. What do we want? Peace. We want peace. We want peace. What do we want? We want peace. What do we want? We want peace. Louder. We want peace. Brothers and sisters, we want peace. Mothers and fathers, we want peace. What do we want? We want peace. What do we need? We want peace. All right. I just want to say that, like Gandhi said, let's be the change we wish to see in the world. May God bless Zaman. May God bless all of us. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause for what we're doing tonight. We're making history. Yeah, yeah!
2 months ago, after my mother's hospitalization, the doctors wanted to put her on hospice. And I'm like, you know, they deemed her terminal. And I saw Mr. Thakur, I think the founder, on TV, and he was advertising this Indian community in Kings Harbor. It's a great Indian community where my mother feels at home, and she expresses her happiness to me whenever I come.
I know when I come, I feel happy. I stay couple and I see everybody, and I'm so happy.
I brought my mother here like a month and a half ago, and I haven't regretted my decision. It's one of the best decisions I've made for my mother. It's a home away from home.